don't squeaky on the bottle.
Oh!
Oh! What?
We blew this big block up on the dyno the other day, and I have to have this truck in 3 weeks in Newport, Arkansas for the Tailgate Throwdown. So, I happen to have stashed over here in the corner of the garage an all aluminum L3353 with a 78mm turbo on it. Turbo presents a problem though, because that would put me in small tire, and frankly, I wouldn't have anything for those guys in small tire. We're gonna stick this in this as quickly and cheaply as we can figure out how to do it. I'm not saying it's gonna be fun, but I can go ahead and pick this up. Yeah, let's do that. Andrew and Kevin came over and helped me set this thing in here. Got some $89 eBay S10 swap headers on there. They fit this C10 real well, so we're cool with that. The carbureted intake on it, the Holly off of the big block, which is a good functioning carburetor, and a 250 horse nitrous system. So this is a stone stock 5.3. That's something I thought I'd show is tapping the water pump, and that's where I feed my steam port into. We're getting pretty close. We're still waiting on a couple of parts. Supposed to be here tomorrow, and I should be able to bring you guys back for the first fire up. Got this thing running pretty good. Got that first start out of the way. Nitro system's all hooked up. Micro switch is working. Everything tied up. I think we're there.
Or so I thought. As I was fine-tuning the idle on Friday night, I noticed a sound that I immediately recognized as an LS lifter failure. With less than 7 days to go, I got up early on Saturday morning, and it was off with its heads.
Got the heads off. Found rusty lifters. These things are a train wreck.
Since I needed parts, I got into my bucket o' parts and dumped them out and found 16 lifters, push rods, and rocker arms that I threw in a bucket and added a couple of gallons of premium unleaded to help break the oil loose. After the parts had soaked for a while, I took them out, blew them out real good, and soaked them in some oil while I was doing preparation to cylinder heads back on. I didn't have any head gaskets, so I just copper coated the ones that were on it and put them right back on. Next, I torqued the cylinder heads to a specification that I pulled out of my ass precisely because it sounded pretty good. So with everything back together, it was time for the second first start. Then I took my truck into my work on Sunday and hooked the exhaust up. With that out of the way, there was one thing I had left to do.
What up, buddy?
Hey,
Hey, Nate.
what's
You
happening,
got that?
guys?
You got that truck all ready to go tomorrow, or what?
Well, it's going to go see Dr. Dino again tomorrow, and hopefully it doesn't get euthanized this time. Yeah, it's been a struggle. I'm on my third version of an engine in 2 weeks. It's been a lot, but I'll tell you what, I'm confident that this is going to work, and I want to make a call out. And the call out I want to make is the guy I want to grudge race on Friday night. Okay, $100 grudge race on Friday night.
Okay.
And the guy I want to call out is on my street.
Uh-oh.
Sitting over wearing glasses. I want Squeaky on the bottle.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
You want
right.
Squeaky?
I
You want Squeaky on the bottle Friday night?
I
For
want
$100
Squeaky on the
bill,
bottle
we
on
said.
Friday night for $100.
$100 bill. Damn.
Well, and hey,
Woo.
I'm gonna tell you, all bullshit aside, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I've got. I have a stone stock 280,000 mile 5.3 in this truck with some nitrous on.
Here's your stage,
How much?
buddy.
How much nitrous?
It's a -4 line.
I like the way you
All right.
roll. It's a -4 line.
That's for
How much?
about 200. About 200 horses max on that. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't asking you no questions. You want it or don't you? Hey, if
All
you're
right.
there, just say so.
Oh, he's got his line in the water. Are you biting or what?
I'm on the hook, man. I'm good.
Good,
Oh, shit.
Let's
You got
do
your biter. You
Now-
better reel him in.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Lock it in, buddy.
Hey, it's
We're
locked
locked in.
We're
$100.
Friday night
God
on
damn.
the bottle. Bottle for bottle, stock 5.3 versus.
Hey, are we
stroke
going off the
305.
trailer? Like first off the trailer or what? What are we doing?
No.
Yeah, I'll go first off trailer. Damn,
No,
I
he
don't
ain't
know
going
Cole.
first off the trailer.
No. I won't do that. But we'll run.
At this point, I hadn't even driven the truck around the block, so I put it on the trailer and took it over to Anderson Performance, where my buddy Corey, who also has Muscle and Cars YouTube channel, helped me get this thing dialed in.
Made 505 horsepower with 474 foot-pounds of torque.
Blowing black smoke.
Blowing black smoke.
And we begin the trip. One of the fellers, he is parked, I don't know if you can see it or not, but all the way up there by the stop sign like he's pulling out and he ain't even in his truck.
It's a dick move.
He's pissing people off. Some people pull up and sit behind him for a pretty good while before they finally figure it out and go on around. You'll have shit like that sometimes.
After we got to the track, me and Pat got hungry, so we unloaded the 66 and headed into town to get something to eat, because, hey, street truck.
I like the feel of that. It pulls good. It does.
We ended up at a place called the Angry Possum. The name was what drew us in. It was a quirky little cafe with excellent food. Once we got back to the track, we just sat on the trailer and chilled out for a while and waited for racing to start. Everything was going well naturally aspirated, so we turned the bottle on. When the nitrous activated, the truck hooked up and the pinion rotated skyward, causing an extreme angle on the U-joint, and the drive shaft decided to leave the party early.
All right, then.
Chad was gracious enough to let us reschedule this grudge race, so this is still going to happen. It's just going to be a little bit further down the road. Since we were out of the game, I just spent the night on the starting line and took in some racing. After racing was over on Saturday night, people started grudge racing pit bikes. We kind of had a group gathered down on the starting line. Really had a lot of fun. All in all, this was an amazing event, and I'm looking forward to going back next year. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll join me next time.